Welcome, everyone, to Three Borders Sports Network and Heart of Lakes Volleyball. Minnesota High School Volleyball right here on Three Borders Sports Network. And we want to also welcome those of you who are watching on Red River Communications Channel 125. Tonight's matchup is between the Breckenridge Cowgirls and the Hawley Nuggets. Minnesota High School Volleyball, Heart of Lakes matchup when we come back right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Washing your car just got a whole lot cheaper. With All Seasons Car Wash Unlimited plans, you can wash your car whenever you want for as little as $29.99 per month. You can even wash your pet at All Seasons Car Wash. So this winter, keep your vehicle and your pet clean with help from All Seasons Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1300 4th Avenue South, next to Tractor Supply Company in Wapaton. To enroll in an unlimited car wash plan, please visit allseasonscw.com. Auto and home insurance is a great way to save money and precious time. Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent in Breckenridge, will make it easy and convenient with your local, fully licensed staff ready to help make sure you're protecting the things that mean the most to you. Their team is ready and knowledgeable in farm insurance, life insurance, business, home, and auto insurance. So stop by or call Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge, or call 643-8511.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wapaton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. My name is Brian Watson, and I am joined high atop Cowgirl Gymnasium tonight by Mr. Chad Affield. Chad, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
You're going to handle all the
Yes,
all the details tonight, huh?
Do my best. Do my best.
Well, I know what it's like to sit in that chair, so I certainly appreciate it, Chad. Thanks for joining me tonight.
No problem.
All right, tonight the Cowgirls will take on the Hawley Nuggets in a Heart of Lakes matchup. Both teams sit behind Perham in the standings. Breckenridge is 3-0 coming in tonight's matchup in the conference. They're 14-4 overall, and Hawley is 3-2, 10-7 overall. So they both have 3 points in the Heart of Lakes conference. They sit 2 points behind Perham. Perham is at 5-2, leading the conference right now. So the Nuggets come in off of a win. Let's see, against against East Grand Forks. They won that one 3-1, and then Breck comes in off of a loss to 6 AA or AAA?
Double A.
6 AA, Wadena Deer Creek, a very good volleyball team.
They were good, Brian. They were good.
And they were competitive against the larger school, and all of those sets were very, very close.
And they played without Abby Johnson.
Playing without Abby Johnson, which is another topic. And she is out on the floor tonight, and she is warming up, and so it looks like she is going to be able to play tonight. So, even dropping that, they did drop that in straight sets, but 2 of those were very close.
They were real close, and it was good competition, Brian. So that's what you want too. If you're gonna,
Yeah, I think in the grand scheme of things, that's a match that on paper doesn't really matter, but for your team, that does a lot for you as far as getting better, playing better competition, and helping you as the season goes on. Yes. So I think you could come away with that and say, we lost that 3 sets to 0, but
2 of the 3 were close.
Very close in 2 of those, right, Chad?
Yes, real close.
And that's something that you have to look at. We want to welcome everyone to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic pregame show. We want to thank them for sponsoring our pregame show. Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Dr. Andrea works with men and women of all ages, and she also has chiropractic, acupuncture, and as a possible alternative. Stop down and see Dr. Andrea. So what are you expecting tonight, Chad?
It's going to be interesting. Hawley, 2 good teams like this, Brian. I'm expecting back and forth. Good volleyball match.
I think it'll be important to see how Abby bounces back after being out, to see if she can get back to her usual self.
Right.
She does lead the Cowgirls in kills. The Diggs leader is Sydney Roberts right now. They're led in blocks by Addie Twidwell, and they are led in assist by Kelsey Sorrell. So we'll see what happens here after Abby missed the matchup against WDC.
And she didn't play a lot on the weekend tournament. They were in Barnesville too, Brian. So she's had about a week where she hasn't played. So, like I say, we'll see how she comes out.
And sometimes when a player misses like that, it can be difficult at first to get your timing back.
Right.
So we'll have to see how she does from the start.
Yep.
All right, Chad, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will have our starting lineups. The starting lineups we brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. We'll be back right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
For 90 years, Casey's has been the place to enjoy time with family and friends. A place to meet people and share stories. Lots of memories have been made at the corner. It's the place to meet before, during, or after the game. The game is always on at Casey's on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Casey's, proud to support area high school athletics.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I look back at all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Chad Affield, Cowgirl Gymnasium tonight for the Minnesota High School volleyball matchup between the Breckenridge Cowgirls and the Hawley Nuggets. We are just moments away from the starting lineups. The starting lineups will be brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. For the starting lineup, we'll go down to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Grakow, and he will have the starting lineups for us. Girls are going to line up at the respective ends. And then we will go to Mr. Grakow. I think we'll have the national anthem first.
For tonight's volleyball match between the Hawley Nuggets and your Breckenridge Cowgirls. At this time, we ask everybody to please rise and face the flag on the south end of the gymnasium as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the singing of the national anthem by Joy Watson. Good job. Thank you, Joy. And now, at this time, let's meet the participants of tonight's match. First, for our guests on the scoreboard, the Hawley Nuggets. The non-starters, number 1, Sierra Blakeway. Number 3, Isabel Johnson. Number 7, Sella Fleming. Number 11, Annika Johnson. Number 12, Ellie Reap. Number 15, Sydney Martin. Number 16, Leah Tibbetts. And now for your starters. Number 4, Ingrid Rusted. Number 5, Anna Steer. Number 6, Katie Vetter. Number 8, McKenna Walker. Number 9, Izzy Steer. Number 14, Marissa Hollis. And your libero, number 2, Hannah Stutz. Coaches, Kathleen Rusted, Nicole Martin, Paige Thompson, and Shannon Olson. And now, at this time, I want to introduce the Cowgirls 5th grade varsity buddies. Kinley Albertson. Kinsley Korth. Peyton Marinowski. Addison Nepple. Lily Petershevsky. And Quinn Sledador. And now for the Cowgirls, first the non-starters. Number 4, Emma Etzler. Number 5, Kennedy Schuler. Number 6, Grace Nicholson. Number 11, Parker Yagi. Number 13, Coley Schuler. Number 18, Ivy Oshak. And now for your starters. Number 1, Abby Johnson. Number 2, Hallie Hansen. Number 7, Addie Twidwell. Number 8, Matea Vig. Number 10, Caitlin Kaler. Number 12, Kelsey Sorol. And your libero, number 16, Sydney Roberts. Coaches, Margaret Wilson, Alicia Finkrow, Missy Johnson, Brianna Dower. Your officials for tonight's game, Mariah Herding and Wesley Jepson. Let's play some volleyball.
Oh, there you go, Chad. Starting lineups. Again, the starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Art Grocko, our PA announcer, handling the starting lineups for us tonight. Well, it looks like we might have lost our scoreboard camera there, Chad.
Yeah.
So we'll try and get that back for you, and we'll try and keep you updated on the score as well. So the Nuggets will start Stutz, Rusted, Anna Steer, Katie Vetter, McKenna Walker, Izzy Steer, and Marissa Allis. And back in the lineup for the Cowgirls is Abby Johnson. She will start tonight's matchup. And the ball is up, and this match is underway. Nice set in front for Twidwell, and that blocked right in front. Cowgirls able to keep it alive on the outside. Nice set on the outside again for Nicholson. And Sydney Roberts not able to get there, and the Nuggets get on the scoreboard first. 1-0 in favor of the Nuggets in set number 1. So back to serve for the Nuggets is McKenna Walker. Walker sends it over. Bumped out by Roberts. On the outside there is Big, and that one falls to the floor for a point. Now 1-1 in set number 1. Again, our scoreboard is out right now. We'll try and get that back as the match goes on. Cowgirls serve it. Outside set again. That one kind of cut short. Roberts will come in, and the Nuggets will get a free one. Back set. And that one back set for Marissa Allis, and she not able to put it over the net, and the Cowgirls will take advantage of the miscue. So back to serve is Caitlin Kaler. Kaler will send it over. They're set for Nicholson. On the outside, Johnson. That one's still a little bit high. Nuggets able to handle it, no problem. And a miscue on the set. So the set there by Rusted was off, trying to set Alice on the outside there, and just off balance on the back set. So Kaler will serve again. Rusted sets again. That time a good set. Vig. Free ball for the Cowgirls. There's Twidwell in the middle. That one tough to handle for the Nuggets, but they also get it over and send over a free one. Nice rally there by the Nuggets. Johnson with the tap. Nuggets still keep it alive. Outside for Johnson. Blocked at the net, and the Nuggets will keep it going. Nice rally going here. Twidwell again in the middle, and that one's going to sail along. A nice rally there, Chad.
Back and forth.
Nuggets doing a good job of keeping some of those alive, and now the score.
And then just Twidwell just a little long.
Just a little long. A nice set there, but not able to put it in between the lines. Now the score is 3-2 in favor of the Cowgirls. Outside for Johnson. And that one falls in, and Johnson will get credit for the kill. That one right on the line. The Nuggets thought maybe that one would go outside. But the Cowgirls get the point now, 4-2. Into the lineup for the Cowgirls is number 2, Haley Hansen. Twidwell back to serve. Nice back set there for Anna Steer, and she puts that one a little bit long, and that'll be another point for the Cowgirls. 5-2 now. Addie Twidwell back to serve again. Cross court set. Cowgirls tough to send it over free. Outside again, nice set there, and a nice kill by number 5, Anna Steer. Going up high to get that one. So Sella Fleming will come in, and also Annika Johnson will enter the match. And going back to serve will be Sella Fleming. 5-3 in favor of the Cowgirls. Johnson on the outside, but her patented move, and that's another kill for Abby Johnson, adding to her lead as she is the kills leader this season for the Cowgirls. So coming in will be Parker Yagi, and Ivy Oshak will also come in for the Cowgirls. Yagi will serve. Bumped out nicely by the Nuggets. Outside, that's Mickelson again. And another swing and a hard hit on the outside for the Cowgirls, and that takes it to 7-3. Yagi serves again. Nice little bump over by Vetter. Johnson again, and that one finds the floor. So Johnson doesn't look like she's missed much.
No, she's got her rhythm going, I think.
Just kind of continue to roll as she did before she went out.
Yep.
So 8-3 now in favor of the Cowgirls in set number 1. Parker Yagi will continue to serve. A little quick set right in the middle for Johnson. Now back over to the Cowgirls, Johnson, and she puts that one away. So Johnson just going kill after kill right now. And we might see a timeout here, and that's what we're going to get as the Nuggets will take a timeout here in set number 1 as they trail 9-3 to the Cowgirls. We'll take a timeout as well. This timeout will be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wapton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. We'll be back right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Three Border Sports Network. Brian Watson, Chad Hatfield. And Chad, that last kill, 1,000.
1,000 for Abby Johnson.
For Abby Johnson. So her career is moving right along.
And she's got that many digs too, Brian. So
she has 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs. So here's Johnson again in front. That one blocked nicely by the Nuggets right there in front. Haley Johnson trying to put that one in. Ivy Oshak with the tap, and she puts that in the right place. Nice effort there by Hannah Stutz. And she laid out for that one, but not able to pancake it up and keep it alive. So Parker Yagi continuing to serve 10-3 in favor of the Cowgirls here on the first set. Quick set right there in front, wide open there for Anna Steer. And a nice set there by Ingrid Rustad. And they're able to put that thing away. So back to serve for the Nuggets is Katie Vetter. Back set for Johnson, a little tap. Nuggets handle it nicely. Cowgirls get a free one. Roberts will bump it out. Ivy Oshak there down the line, and that one just wide. Nice try, just not able to put it in between the white lines. And now 10-5 in favor of the Cowgirls. And Katie Vetter will go back to serve for the Nuggets again. So Vetter puts that one in play. Bumped out nicely by Roberts. Right in front there for Haley Johnson. And a nice little tap. And able to put that, Haley Hansen, able to put that one away. As the Nuggets weren't ready. Got to get a little help behind that. And Abby Johnson will go back to serve. 11-5 now in favor of the Cowgirls. And the Nuggets have a hard time handling now. And McKenna Walker trying to send that one over. And that one goes into the net. And Johnson will go back and serve again. So 12-5 now, set number 1 in favor of the Cowgirls. Johnson with a jump serve. And that one falls right in between Katie Vetter and Izzy Steer, and that'll be an ace for Abby Johnson. So Johnson looks like she hasn't missed a beat here. As she comes back and has a couple kills and a nice ace. And rolling from behind the service line right now. The Cowgirls keep it going 14-5 in favor of the Cowgirls, set number 1. Again, we apologize for our scoreboard being out right now. We'll try and get that fixed for you here in set number 2. Johnson again. Bumped out by the Nuggets. Up in front there for Steer. That's Anna Steer. Outside for Caitlin Kaler. And that one just goes long. And the Nuggets will stop the run there by Johnson. And Johnson will come out. And Kennedy Schuler will come into the match for the Cowgirls. Back to serve for the Nuggets is number 5, Anna Steer. So Steer will serve. That one right in between Schuler and Roberts. Outside for Hansen again. Roberts. Schuler able to almost save that one. And then Caitlin Kaler trying to make an effort on it, but not able to track it down. So Steer will serve again, 14-7 in favor of the Cowgirls, set number 1. Schuler handles that one nicely. Back set here for Hansen. And Nuggets are able to hand it outside for the Nuggets. Nice block at the net there by Steer. Sorry, that was Isabel Steer, Izzy Steer there with the block at the net for the Nuggets. And that point will go to the Cowgirls. 15-7, Roberts will go back to serve. A little short serve. Quick set there for Izzy Steer. Nuggets get a free one. Outside now for McKenna Walker. And that point will go to the Cowgirls. Into the match for the Nuggets, number 16, Leah Tibbetts. She'll replace Annika Johnson. Roberts continues to serve. 16-7, set number 1. And a nice swing at it, and that'll result in a point for the Nuggets. Izzy Steer putting that one away. And Tibbetts is going to come back out of the match. And Rustad will go back in. And also re-entering for the Nuggets is Marissa Alice. So Rustad will go back to serve. 16-8, set number 1. Roberts. Outside for Kaler. And that one goes long. So 16-9 now. Nuggets starting to creep back in here a little bit. So Rustad will continue to serve. Set number 1. Schuler handles that one. Back set for Oshak. And a nice block at the net there by McKenna Walker and Izzy Steer. And the Nuggets will keep things going here in set number 1. Now starting to get back in this thing, 16-10. Again, we apologize for our scoreboard. We're having an issue with our scoreboard camera. We'll try and fix that at set number 2. A little middle set there for Twidwell. Nuggets handle it nicely. Nice layout there by Schuler to keep that ball alive. Hansen, and then another block at the net there by Izzy Steer, and this one's still going. Nice tap right over the top, and that one's almost saved. A nice layout there by Parker Yagi, trying to keep that ball up and rally going, and just not able to get all of it. Nice effort, though, by Parker Yagi. 16-11, set number 1. Rustad still serving for Hawley. And that one's going to go long, and the miscue on the serve will take the Cowgirls to 17. So Matea Vig will come back in along with Kelsey Sorol, and Sorol will go back and serve. Parker Yagi will come out as well as Ivy Oshak. So Sorol to serve. Rustad sets on the outside for Steer. Izzy Steer putting that one away. Nice kill there by Izzy Steer. So 17-12, set number 1, favor the Cowgirls. Hawley to serve. McKenna Walker serving for the Nuggets. Walker keeps it in play. Sorol outside for Matea Vig. Nuggets handle it no problem. And a nice block there at the net by Addie Twidwell. Puts that one right back on the Nuggets side, and 18-12 now in set number 1. Abby Johnson will come back in. She'll replace Schuler. And a nice job there on defense, Chad, by Addie Twidwell.
Oh, yeah. She's kind of doing that all year, too, Brian. She's kind of the big girl in the middle there at the net. So
using that size up front, she used it again there. Making it tough for the Nuggets. Roberts outside for Johnson, who just came back in, and Nuggets do a good job at the net themselves. Rustad able to keep that one alive. Cowgirls get a free one. Roberts puts that right at the net, and a nice set for Twidwell, and the Nuggets still keep it alive. Vetter sends that one over. Sorol to Johnson, had to angle it, and that one ends up not a perfect set, but Johnson makes it a perfect score as that one falls right on the line. That was a tough set there.
That was a tough set.
She had to regather herself and then end up going up, and that one fell right on the line. So 19-12 now in favor of the Cowgirls as Caitlin Kaler gets an ace to take it to 20-12 here in set number 1. Kaler to serve again. Rustad with the set. Nice little set. That's going to be a lift as Izzy Steer helped that one a little too much, and the Nuggets are going to take another timeout, and we'll also take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. 21-12 in set number 1 in favor of the Cowgirls on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be back right after this.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
Right after school, I'm right into the workforce. I don't have to go looking for a job, and that's kind of what made me take a step forward into being a diesel tech at NDSCS. No looking back. My name is Eli, and I'm here for my future.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Chad Affield, Cowgirl Gymnasium. Cowgirls up here in set number 1, taking on the Hawley Nuggets, Heart of Lakes matchup, Minnesota High School volleyball. nice swing at it there again by Izzy Steer. And we got a double hit on the Cowgirls. And now 21-13. Steer will go back to serve. That's Izzy Steer back to serve. Roberts bumps it out. Sorrell backs up for Twidwell. And that one's going to be a point, and Twidwell will get credit for the kill as that one goes off of Stutz. And 22-13 now in set number 1. So again, we apologize for our scoreboard not working. We're going to try and get that fixed for you here in set number 2. So back to serve for the Cowgirls is going to be Addie Twidwell. As number 3, Isabel Johnson comes into the match for the Nuggets. So Twidwell will serve 22-13, set number 1 in favor of the Cowgirls. Nice back row set there for Izzy Steer. Cowgirls going to have to send it over free. Back again, this will be outside for Katie Vetter there, and now Johnson will have to send over the free one. And that one's going to just go wide there, the outside swing there, Isabel Johnson on the attempt, and that one just goes wide, and the Cowgirls take it to 23 now to 13 as they lead by 10. And Marissa Awas will come back into the match. Twidwell will continue to serve for the Cowgirls. And that one's just going to fall short, and that will land on the Cowgirls side, and that'll be a point for the Nuggets. And that'll take it 23-14 here in set number 1. Roberts will come back in for the Cowgirls, and Twidwell will go out. Back in for the Nuggets is Fleming and Annika Johnson. Fleming will serve for the Nuggets. Sorrell will set for right in the middle for Johnson. Didn't get all of it, but almost turned into a point, but the Nuggets are able to handle it. Back to Sorrell, who will back set now. And a nice swing there by Matea Vig, and she'll get credit for the kill. And the Cowgirls now 1 point away here from winning set number 1. So Yagi and Oshak will come back in for the Cowgirls. Set point for the Cowgirls. Bumped out by the Nuggets. Outside for Vetter. And here's Johnson, not able to get on top of it, so just sends it over free. Outside for Vetter again, and there's Oshak at the net with the block. And then on the backside for Fleming. Right in the middle, and a nice job on defense there by the Nuggets by Anna Steer. Roberts will keep it alive. Back set for Oshak, and that one's going to go long as Yagi set Oshak with the back set, and that one just went out the back line. So 24-15. The Nuggets hanging in here in set number 1, 24-15, trying to extend the first set. Roberts with a good job of bumping that one out. Right here in front, and a nice little tap over the top is Anna Steer. And the Nuggets now starting to put together a couple points here in a row. 24-16, set number 1. Yagi, back set for Johnson. And the Nuggets able to dig that out. A little quick set, and again, right there at the net is Anna Steer as Haley Johnson tried to put that one away, and the Nuggets doing a good job at the net defending and putting that one away for a point. Now 24-17, making a bit of a run here. Roberts able to bump that out. Yagi for Johnson, trying to find the open floor. And the Nuggets are able to do something with it and keep that thing going. Back outside for Johnson again, trying to tap it over. Good hustle by the Nuggets here. As Vetter had to send over free. Bat set for Oshak, and the tap gets to Nuggets that time, and that'll end set number 1, 25-17 in favor of the Cowgirls. So after getting to 24 pretty quick there, it took a while to get to 25, and finally the Cowgirls were able to end that first set on the tap by Ivy Oshak. So that's the end of set number 1. We'll be back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giants seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giants seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Welcome back to Three Border Sports Network. Brian Watson, Chad Outfield. Cowgirl Gymnasium. The Hawley Nuggets taking on the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Minnesota High School Volleyball, and then the Cowgirls take set number one. Got to 24 pretty.
Got out early.
Got out early, and then the Nuggets made a nice little run to come back and make it somewhat interesting. But the Cowgirls able to get the set point on a little tap there by Ivy Oshak and taking that first set 25-17. Again, our scoreboard is out, and we will try and get that going for you best we can, and we might have to wait here until set number 3 before we can take another look at it.
You were working hard between games.
Yeah, I know, Chad. You know, hey,
I know.
You know, everything happens when Joe's not here, so you know how that goes.
Yep. He says the same thing when you're not here.
So we'll start set number 2 here, and Kelsey Sorrell will serve for the Cowgirls, and the Cowgirls will go with Vig, Twidwell, Kaler, Johnson, Roberts, and Sorrell, and the Nuggets will go with
yellow card, Brian.
Alice is a yellow card out. We'll try and find out what's going on with the yellow card. And so the Nuggets will go with Alice, Anna Steer, Izzy Steer, Hannah Stutz, Katie Vetter, and Ingrid Rustad. So set number 2 is underway. Outside, a nice swing at it there by Anna Steer. And that falls on the Nugget side. And the Cowgirls get out quickly in set number 2. So 1-0. We're in set number 2 now. It's the roll back to serve. Rustad bumps it out. on the outside there. And again, Izzy Steer mishit that one. That'll be 4 hits for the Nuggets. Slow start here in set number 2 for the Nuggets.
Whoa.
Little gymnastics action going on back there behind the service line. And Sorrell will send that one over and then get credit for the ace. So 3-0 here early in set number 2. Again, we apologize for our scoreboard not working. We'll try and keep you updated on the score best we can. Sorrell. And sending that over on the second is Rusted. And that one will fall to the floor, and that'll be a point for the Nuggets. So on the second, Rusted able to send that one over. And now back to serve is going to be Izzy Steer. So Steer sends it over. Twidwell handling that one from the front row. Rusted saves that Stutz now, and then it ends up being a free ball for the Cowgirls. Sorrell now will set way outside for Caitlin Kaler. That one going for Izzy Steer, and that one kept alive by the Cowgirls. Kaler again with the free one, and that one's going to bounce off the backside as Izzy Steer trying to handle that one from the back row and just not able to get underneath it, and it skips out the back. And that'll be 4-1 now in favor of the Cowgirls here in set number 2. And Caitlin Kaler will go back to serve. Rusted sets, and a little mistiming there by Alice. She went up to on the quick set, and then on the way back down, the ball didn't go up as high as she wanted it to, and they still get credit for the point. So 4-2 now, and Anna Steer back to serve. Roberts bumps it out. Sorrell trying to keep it alive, and the Nuggets get sort of a free one there by Roberts. That's going to go off the back, almost off the backboard there, and that'll bounce out for a point for the Nuggets. So 4-3 now. The Nuggets have come back after a slow start, being down 4-0. So Steer will serve. And that one over the head of Roberts. Nice job being aware of where she was on the court, and that one goes out of bounds. And that'll be the 5th point for the Cowgirls as Roberts will come out and Haley Johnson will come in as Twidwell serves. Rusted right there in front by Fleming with the attempt. And then back outside here for Katrina Vetter. And Vetter with the block too as well, and I think you're going to get a net violation. And that, I think, on Matea Vig, and the Nuggets will get credit for the score. In for the Nuggets now is number 16, Leah Tibbetts. Fleming serves it. So roll up, back roll here for Johnson, which will be free. Quick one in front for Annika Johnson. I think she might have been into the net, actually into the net there by the Cowgirls, and I think that's Vig again.
Yep.
So a couple of miscues on the side of the Cowgirls. Now 5-5 here in set number 2. Fleming will serve. That's going to go long, and miscue for miscue. And Sella Fleming sent that one long. Parker Yagi will come in for the Cowgirls along with Ivy Oshak. And we're in set number 2, 6-5 in favor of the Cowgirls. Yagi to serve. It's going to be outside for Katrina Vetter. And I think we're going to get a double hit there on the Cowgirls. So a couple uncharacteristic plays here, Chad, by the Cowgirls.
Yeah, just
a couple net violations and a double hit there.
A couple misplays, yeah.
And it's 6-6 here in set number 2. And the Nuggets are going to get another free one. Set on the outside there for Vetter. Johnson and blocked nicely there by Annika Johnson. Vetter trying to send that one home, and Roberts keeps it alive. Johnson's going to have to run up and do something with it. And Cowgirls get fortunate there. Roberts able to dig that ball out, but it was all the way up on the net. Johnson tried to come up and see if she could try and attack it, but just had to send it over free. And the Nuggets not ready for it. He couldn't handle it, and the Cowgirls get the point. So Johnson back to serve. Jump serve. And a little low serve there for Izzy Steer. And Caitlin Kaler will put that one away easily in the front of the net as there was a big hole on the left side there of the Nuggets. So good job finding the opening there by Kaler. And Johnson will go back to serve now. 8-6 in favor of the Cowgirls, set number 2. Outside for Steer, and on the rebound, that ball was trying to be kept alive there by Annika Johnson, and that one goes out, and looks like we're going to get a timeout by the Nuggets. And this timeout is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for their customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Cowgirl Gymnasium. Parent night.
Parent night tonight.
Here for the Cowgirls before the game. Set number 2, 9-6 in favor of the Cowgirls. Abby Johnson serves. Right there in the middle, Annika Johnson sends that one over, and they're going to get a lift. Again, another uncharacteristic play by the Cowgirls as we get a lift there, and now 9-7 in favor of the Cowgirls. Johnson served it there for the Nuggets. Nuggets get another free one. Little back set there. Nice swing at it by Leah Tibbetts. And another free one for Hawley. Outside set, that's Vetter. I'm sorry, that's Steer. Izzy Steer putting that one away. So 9-8. As the Nuggets trying to keep the Cowgirls honest here in set number 2. Johnson will serve. Kaler. Back to Kaler again, and that one is going to sail long. Thought maybe it might have been tipped by Annika Johnson. The officials say no, and Annika will go back and serve. So 9-9 now, set number 2. Cowgirls took set number 1, 25-17. Yagi, back set there for Hansen. Izzy Steer trying to do it from the outside again, and just a little bit off balance. Had to go way back to try and get that one, and not able to get on top of the ball and sent it into the net. Now 10-9, set number 2 in favor of the Cowgirls. Sydney Roberts serving. Nice little middle set there for Anna Steer. Nuggets again. That one for Tibbetts, again behind her. Here's Oshak. Dug out of there nicely by Fleming. Twidwell right there in front, and then the big girls up front for Hawley. And then we get another lift on the Cowgirls. So you had Izzy Steer there at the net and Anna Steer at the net to block that one. And now Schuler's going to come in for Johnson, who looks to be maybe just favoring that hamstring a little bit.
Coming back, you don't want to push it too hard. So.
That one just sails long on the serve by Ingrid Rusted. And that'll be a point for the Cowgirls, 11-10 in favor of the Cowgirls here, set number 2. Vig will come back in, as well as Sorol, as Yagi and Oshak exit. So Sorol will serve. Outside for Anna Steer, and a nice job at the net there by Twidwell, with that one bounces out. And now the set is tied here. Set number 2, Tie score 11-11. Schuler, Sorol, backside for Kaler. Allis there. And then again, here comes Kaler on the outside. She'll get credit for it as Allis tried to block that one into net, a little bit too far away from the net. And Kaler will get credit for the score as Abby Johnson comes back in for the Cowgirls, and Schuler will go to the bench. So Kaler serves. Nice little tap in the middle, not much that the Cowgirls can do with that. Anna Steer with a nice heads-up play, able to read the defense and go around them, and that'll tie the set back up. Back in is Annika Johnson for the Nuggets. Anna Steer will go back and serve. Nice line drive serve, and Roberts bumps it out of there, and now the Nuggets get a free one. Steer to Izzy Steer. Johnson. And a good job by Johnson, able to put enough on that one so that the Nuggets can't handle it. Allis right there at the net, along with Annika Johnson, and that one falls for the point for the Cowgirls. 13-12, set number 2. Steer, Izzy Steer finding an opening in the back part of the line for the Cowgirls, and that'll be a kill for the Nuggets. 13-13, the Nuggets hanging in here in set number 2. There was a big gap in the middle of the first set where the Cowgirls took the lead and able to get to 24 pretty quick, and then the Nuggets kind of crept back in it, Chad, and now they're kind of going toe for toe here.
Yeah.
Roberts, Sorol, back set for Vig, and enough power on that one to fall to the floor as Johnson got a piece of it. Johnson and Tibbetts there. All the size there for the Nuggets, and the Cowgirls are lucky enough to get the point there. As Parker Yagi will come back in, Vig will exit. Outside here for Izzy Steer. Nice job by Caitlin to dig that one out, and down the line is Abby Johnson. So a nice dig there by Caitlin Kaler. That sets up Abby Johnson, and she's able to put that one away for the kill. So 15-13, set number 2. Yagi serving for the Cowgirls. A free one for the Cowgirls. Yagi back set for Olshak, and Olshak will get the tap. That's the way she ended the first set, with a nice little tap there on the back set from Yagi, and she'll get credit for the point there. Yagi will go back to serve, and now this is kind of where in that first set the Cowgirls start to stretch it out. So Johnson sends a free one. Abby Johnson coming from the outside there. Nice dig out of there. Can't see the number by Izzy Steer. Great dig. Keep that ball alive, and the Nuggets can't handle that one, as that one's not able to go over the net. And Parker Yagi will go back to serve. So the Cowgirls starting to stretch it out now here in set number 2. 17-13 in favor of the Cowgirls. Izzy Steer again from the left side. Back set for Olshak, and that one's going to go wide. Tried to go back to the well there, Chad. Tried to back set again for Olshak. Maybe she'd get the tap again. Tried to swing at it, and that one went wide right. So back to serve is Katie Vetter. Roberts with the bump. And a free one there by Caitlin Kaler. Oh, that's a tough set. That's a double hit there. They're going to call it there on Stella Fleming. So the miscue will give the Cowgirls 18. They take a 4-point lead here in set number 2, 18-14. Again, we apologize for our scoreboard not working. We'll try and keep you updated on the score as much as we can. Abby Johnson serving for the Cowgirls. Nice little bump out of there by Vetter. And the Cowgirls get a free one by Fleming, and they just weren't ready for it. Everybody kind of looking for it, but looking for their marshmallows there on the campfire. And the Nuggets will take the point there, 18-15 now. Annika Johnson will go back to serve for the Nuggets. Set number 2. Johnson with the bump. Yagi. And a nice back set there for Haley Hansen. And now 19 points for the Cowgirls, 15 for Hawley. Roberts will come in and serve, and Hansen exits. Fleming right there in front for Anna Steer. And that one tipped, and that'll be a point for the Nuggets. 19-16, they're not going away, Chad.
No, hanging in there, hanging tough, not like last game where they kind of got down and they made a run.
So Rusted will come back in, and also Alice will come back in for Hawley. Rusted will come in and serve. 19-16, set number 2. Good decision there by Roberts, as that one looked like it might have went long, and then you get Johnson from the back row. Outside by Alice. Caitlin Kaler giving it a try, and then a free one sent over by Roberts. Rusted on the outside there for Steer, Izzy Steer. And a quick set right there in the middle for Anna Steer. Try and steer it any way you want. And that one falls in for the Cowgirls. And 20-16 in favor of the Cowgirls here at set number 2. As Vig and Sorol will come back in, and Yagi and Oshak exit for the Cowgirls. Cowgirls get to 21st. This is what we saw in set number 1. A 4-point lead here in set number 2. Izzy Steer sent over the free one. Vig, and right there at the net are the Steer sisters. Although I shouldn't say sisters. I don't know if they're related, but we'll say that they are.
We say that, yeah. We can say
And
they are.
both of them right there at the net, Anna and Izzy. And now 2017. And that'll be an ace for Izzy Steer. Nice effort there by Sorol, I think that was, trying to lay out for it. Go right back to it. Outside for Vig, and just a bad timing there. Just didn't have the timing to able to get on top of him. Still kind of moving sideways and not able to put that one away. Now 20-19, the Nuggets get this thing to within 1 here, as Steer is still serving behind the line. Another free ball. Nuggets will try and use it here. Outside for Vetter. Good dig there by Roberts. Caitlin Kaler with a good swing at it. Now from the back row, that's Izzy Steer, and the Cowgirls keep it going. Vig put that one right back into Rusted, and Rusted able to handle it. Sorol for Vig on the backside. Now a tap, and a nice effort there by Stutz. And Vig will get credit for the score. So Kaler will go back to serve. 21-19, set number 2. Rusted. Free ball for the Cowgirls. Johnson from the outside. A lot on that one, but that one just a little bit too long. Needed to take her time a little bit with that one. As that one finds the outside the line there. And now 21-20. The Nuggets hanging in here, set number 2 after dropping the first set, 25-17. And Anna Steer will serve that one wide. And just when you don't want an unforced error in any match or any set, you get one in untimely fashion there for Anna Steer. That's one she would like to have back, and Twidwell will go back to serve. A little short serve, trying to keep the Nuggets off balance. And a good swing at it on the outside there by Marissa Alice, and that one goes wide and out the back line, and it's going to be a timeout here for the Nuggets as Coach Rusted wants to talk about it, and we will take a break here on the Farmers Union Short scoreboard, 23-20 in favor of the Cowgirls. We'll be back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Welcome back to Cowgirl Gymnasium. on the campus of Breckenridge High School. Brian Watson, Chad Atfield. Chad, a little bit different look here in the second set.
Hawley's hung in tough. They've hung in tough, Brian.
They are trying to do their best here to steal this second set after dropping the first set 25-17. They trail now 23-20 in the second set as Twidwell serves for the Cowgirls. Throw, quick set there, and that's going to be a net violation on Haley Hansen. And now 23-21. 23-21 in favor of the Cowgirls, and Fleming will serve for the Nuggets. Sorrell outside for Vig. Tap there at the net by the Nuggets. Tibbetts able to get her hand on that one, trying to send that one over, and then I think we're going to get a net violation by Tibbetts and also Annika Johnson. They're both right there at the net. All the size for the Nuggets right there in position, but a little too friendly with the net. And that'll be set point for the Cowgirls. And this second set has turned out to be a good one.
Good one, yep.
Parker Yagi will come in to serve here. Set point for the Cowgirls. And that one right in between the Steer sisters. And that's going to be an ace for Roberts, and that will end set number 2, 25-21 in favor of the Cowgirls. And we will take a break here before we get to set number 3. And we'll see if we can get something going here on the scoreboard, Chad. So we'll be back on Three Border Sports Network with set number 3 right after this.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Bundling auto and home insurance is a great way to save money and precious time. Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent in Breckenridge, will make it easy and convenient with your local, fully licensed staff ready to help make sure you're protecting the things that mean the most to you. Their team is ready and knowledgeable in farm insurance, life insurance, business, home, and auto insurance. So stop by or call Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge, or call 643-8511.
Welcome back to Three Border Sports Network. Cowgirl Gymnasium, Breckenridge, Minnesota. Brian Watson, Chad Atfield. Harder Lakes Volleyball, 2 sets down, and we'll see how many more we have to go. The Cowgirls take the first 2 sets as they win the first set 25-15, and the Nuggets make it interesting in the second set. They fall 25-21. But really a close set throughout, and the Cowgirls able to stretch it out sort of in the middle, and then the Nuggets trying to come back and close that thing at the end there. Got it to 22-20 before the Cowgirls were able to finish it. Other Harder Lakes action tonight, Frazee is at Pelican Rapids, and DGF is at Perham, along with our game here tonight. So here in set number 3, Cowgirls will go Vig, Twidwell, Johnson, Roberts, Sorrell, and Kaler. And the Nuggets will go with Izzy Steer serving to start the third set. Twidwell right there in the middle, handled nicely by the Nuggets. Rustad outside for Vetter, and that one right down the line for Katie Vetter. Oh, and they call that one out. And from our vantage point, it looked like it might have been in, and I think everybody on the
right side,
side says that probably was in too. So the officials say different, and 1-0 in favor of the Cowgirls, and a nice volley to keep that one alive. And a back set there for Ollis. Johnson, and then Ollis right there at the net on the block, and then Johnson again, and Steer and Ollis right there at the net again. Twidwell, and we're going to get a net violation on Vig again, and there have been a couple of net violations on the Cowgirls that have negated points, and one gets taken away there, and that one will go to the Nugget side, and set number 3 is tied up 1-1. So on a Steer back to serve. Outside, way outside for Johnson. Steer able to dig it out of there. Rustad, Vetter with the tap, and Twidwell sends it right back, and that'll fall down for the point. And as Joe always says, I know that Aunt Sophie is watching.
Aunt Sophie's watching.
So
yes.
That one is for you, Aunt Sophie.
Yes.
And Twidwell will go back to serve. Falls just short, handled by the Nuggets. A little trouble there. Have to send it over free. A little miscommunication there by the Cowgirls. Ollis on the outside, and that is going to result in a point. You had Johnson there at the net along with Hansen, and just not able to defend well enough to send that one back over on the rebound. That one bounces out. So Sella Fleming will come in to serve for the Nuggets. 2-2, set number 3. Cowgirls are up 2-0. Vig with the swing, and that one's going to go out. That one is in.
Not called in.
That one's called in. And Vig will get credit for the kill. And from my vantage point, Chad, that looked pretty close.
That looked close.
And again, the official is right there. And Parker Yagi will come in to serve. So 3-2, set number 3. Fleming. And the Nuggets misplay it there. That was Annika Johnson trying to send that one over two-handed. 4-2. Parker Yagi back to serve again. And that one goes long. Good decision there by the Steer sisters, both who are good basketball players. They are sisters, and they are good basketball players.
Coach Jim Dick.
I'm glad they're in Minnesota. Yes. That's all I got to say. So, all right, here we go. Outside for Hansen there. And Hansen will get credit for the kill, as Anna Steer not able to handle that one. And 5-3 now in favor of the Cowgirls here in set number 3. Again, the Cowgirls up 2-0. Abby Johnson back to serve. Jump serve coming, and that one just wide. And another miscue for the Cowgirls, and that will result in a point for the Nuggets. And they keep it close here early in the third set, 5-4. So Bionica Johnson back to serve for the Nuggets. Roberts. Back set here for Hansen. And Vetter will send that one just wide. Sorry, that's Steer. Izzy Steer sends that one just wide.
There's been some close ones, Brian.
Right?
that was close too, I think.
That one, another one right on the line, and that one called out. And Roberts will serve. Fleming for Anna Steer, trying to find the open floor there on the right side. Cowgirls are ready for it, and that one put away, I think, by Caitlin Kaler.
That's why the officials are down there, though, Brian.
That's right. I've never argued. I should say I've never argued. I've never won an argument with an official. Let's put it that way. And that was a nice kill there by Izzy Steer. Roberts tried to dig it out of there, not able to handle it. And Steer will get credit for the kill. So Rustad will come back in along with Ollis. as Fleming and Tibbetts exit for the Nuggets. Rusted will come in and serve. 7-5 in favor of the Cowgirls, set number 3. Cowgirls up 2-0. Again, we apologize for our scoreboard not operating, and we'll try and keep you updated best that we can, as Addie Goodwill will get credit for the tip there for the Cowgirls.
You have tried on that scoreboard, Brian.
I'll
be your witness, Brian. You have tried.
I have made a valiant effort.
Yes, the effort,
and
yes.
that just means that we're going to have to spend some more money. So, all right, here we go. 8-5, set number 3. On a steer with the tap there. That one saved out of there by Sorrell. Abby Johnson from the back row, and that one will go wide right. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan, I don't think you like to hear that. And 8-6 now. Still in favor of the Cowgirls. And Katie Vetter will go back to serve. I had to correct myself there. Yep. She's Katrina in the scorebook, but she is called Katie. So Vetter keeping that one alive, and a free one for the Cowgirls. Sorrell, bat set for Vig, and a nice job at the net there by Vetter. And then another tap there by Twidwell, and that one will fall to the floor, and she will get credit for the kill. You can swing at them or you can tap them, Chad.
Yep. Swing hard, though. I've always told that to Joe. Swing hard.
That's right. So Kaler on the serve, and Izzy Steer sends that one over, and that one, a nice close layout there by Robertson. Thought maybe she was under it, but I guess it caught the floor first.
Dual sport, Joe. Brian, she was trying to do the other sport there. I think it was swim.
She laid out and was taking off the blocks there. A nice start.
Yeah.
Didn't get a good push off though. So on a steer to serve. Sorrell outside for Johnson. Rusted trying to handle that one. Rusted will send it over free. Woodwell keeps it alive. Backs up for Vig. Again, right there at the net is Vetter, and then Twidwell again. So Twidwell doing her thing here in set number 3.
Aunt Sophie's watching.
Aunt Sophie is very pleased right now, Chad. 10-7, set number 3, favor the Cowgirls. Twidwell to serve. Rusted, a little off balance, had to tap that one. The back set, and that's going to be a kill for Aulis. And 10-8. So Cowgirls just not able to stretch this one out. They weren't really able to stretch it out in set number 2 either, Chad.
Nope. Hawley hung tough.
So Hawley doing a good job of hanging with it here, trying to extend this match down 2-0. And a little miscue there by Caitlin Kaler on the serve by Sella Fleming. And that one goes out the back, and now 10-9, still in favor of the Cowgirls, set number 3. Cowgirls up 2-0. Fleming with the serve. Johnson on the bump. Sorrell trying to set it, and Johnson will send it over free. Steer there in the back row, trying to kill it from the back row, and that one was missed. Fleming tried to set Steer, and Steer sent it out the backside. So 11-9 in favor of the Cowgirls. Yagi will come back in, and Emma Etzler will also come in for the first time here for the Cowgirls. Fleming right in front there for Johnson, and Annika Johnson will get credit for the kill on the set from Fleming. So Fleming will get the assist there. 11-10 in favor of the Cowgirls. Vetter back to serve. Hanson, that one goes right into the antenna, and that will be a score for the Nuggets. And now here we are, tied again, 11-11 in set number 3. Vetter the serve. Tried to send that one over on the second, and Izzy Steer right there at the net to put that one right back down. And now the Nuggets take the lead here in set number 3. So 12-11 in favor of the Nuggets. Yagi, and then a little misplay there by the Cowgirls. Free ball. Steer trying to put that one away. Nuggets handle. Here comes Johnson, going to have to tap it and not able to keep it in play. And that one goes out. And I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a timeout here, and there it is. So it's set number 3. The Cowgirls are forced to take a timeout after leading the majority of the set here. Now down 13-11 on the Farmers Union Insured scoreboard. We'll be back right after this.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
Three Borders Sports Network, Brian Watson, Chad Affield. Here in set number 3, Hutter Lakes Volleyball. The Nuggets, Hawley Nuggets making a valiant effort here after being down 2-0. They lead now in set number 3, 13-11. So Yagi backs up for Johnson, and Johnson trying to put that one home, and Anna Steer doing a good job of keeping that one alive, and now Cowgirls are going to get a free one. They're going to have to use it here. Outside for Johnson, able to tap that one, and Steer able to dig it out again. Vetter with that one. Sorry, that's Izzy Steer sending that one long. So that point will go to the Cowgirls. They get to within 1 now, 13-12, and Abby Johnson back to serve. Izzy Steer sending that one over, and right in between, that one well placed, right in between Roberts and Johnson, and neither able to get a hand out or make a move on it. And the Nuggets will get credit for the point, and they will stretch their lead to 14-12 here in set number 3, trailing 2-0, leading in the third. Johnson serves, and that one just out. Annika Johnson trying to find the back line, and that one just goes out, and the service error will take the score to 14-13 in favor of Hawley. Sydney Roberts back to serve. Quick set there for Anna Steer, and there's nothing that you can do about that one. Well executed there by the Nuggets, as Stella Fleming gets credit with the assist there. Perfect set and perfect kill there for Anna Steer. So 15-13, a little power behind that one, Chad.
Yes, real good power, good placement, good power.
Rusted back to serve. Johnson will dig it out. Caitlin Kaler fortunate there. Yet Anna Steer and Marissa Alice right there at the net and just didn't get enough of the ball. And that one falls right behind him, no help behind. And now 14-15 in favor of Hawley. So Sorrell will come back in to serve. Rusted, back set for Izzy again. And that one goes out on the rebound off the block. And Izzy Steer will get credit for the point, and 16-14 now in favor of Hawley. And a service error there by Steer. Not what you wanted to see there after making a bit of a run and holding that lead.
Yeah, you want to try to extend the lead if you can, Brian.
Trying to stretch out that lead. That's right, Chad. Kaler will serve. Rusted for Vetter. And that one goes off the block. And the Nuggets hanging here in the middle part of this set. This is where the Cowgirls were able to stretch it out a little bit, take a little 4-point lead, and now the Nuggets trying to take a lead of their own here and hold it. So Anna Steer back to serve. Back set for Twidwell. Rusted with a nice dig. Back set for Vetter. And then the Cowgirls misplay it, just not a full swing at it there by Katie Vetter, but she'll get credit for the kill. So Steer will go back to serve. This is Anna Steer. Short serve, Roberts lays out for it, outside for Johnson now. Now went into the net, just a miscue there, took her eye off of it. And now the Nuggets stretching out the lead a little bit here. So 19-15, Chad.
I've seen all the home volleyball matches too, Brian, and we have not gone. Everything win or loss has always been 3. We've never gone more than 3. So not to jinx anything, but
Vig there.
Always making a run.
Vetter again. Twidwell at the net with the block, and then here comes Johnson from the back row, and a nice placement there. As Izzy Steer tried to lay out for it, but a nice swing and kill
break that momentum
for Abby Johnson. Yeah, coming from behind it, got her power behind it, able to get on top of the ball. Cowgirls get a free one here after the serve by Twidwell. Johnson again from the back row. Send it over on the second. Rustad sent it over there. Here comes Vig. Rustad had to go up and get that one. I think she was right at the point. I don't think she knew where she was on the line. I think if she lets that one go, because she had to go so high for it.
It goes wide. I think it goes wide and goes out.
I think that one does go out. So 19-17 in favor of Hawley. Twidwell with the serve. Rustad. Alice from the back row. Vig now. And Vig finding a wide open hole there in the back part of the defense for the Nuggets, and I think we're going to get a timeout by Coach Rustad and the Nuggets. This timeout is going to be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be back right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Chad Affield, bringing you Heart of Lakes Volleyball. The Breckenridge Cowgirls versus the Hawley Nuggets here. Set number 3. Cowgirls leading 2-0, and the Nuggets are ahead 19-18 in set number 3. And that one by Johnson. A good swing at it, good power, and that one goes off the block. And that'll be another point for the Nuggets, and they get to 21st here in set number 3, Chad.
Kind of like roles reversed. Breck did it the first 2 games. And
Fleming will come in to serve. Roberts able to bump it out. Throw with the back set for Vig, and Vig trying to find that back line and unable to find it. Now 21-18 in favor of the Nuggets. So the Nuggets trying to extend this match, get out of here with the win in set number 3 and see if they can take this thing to 4 and see what happens after that. So Fleming will serve 21-18. Set number 3. Outside for Johnson. Good swing at it. And Izzy Steer laying out to try and dig that thing out. Good effort, but not able to get in front of it. And that one falls to the side. And that will be a score and a kill for Abby Johnson as she adds to her total over 1,000. She went over 1,000 kills tonight. And adds another one there. And Alice there, Annika Johnson on the kill there for the Nuggets. So 22-19. Every time the Cowgirls make a move, Chad, the Nuggets answer here.
Answering, yes.
So Vetter back to serve. Johnson, and that one's going to go long, and maybe a violation here.
Net violation.
And we got a net violation on the Nuggets.
Number 9, I believe.
Looks like they got Steer into the net there. So 22-20. So Cowgirls trying to hang in here. Johnson back to serve, looking for an ace. And she's going to get one. And now 21-22 as the ace by Abby Johnson brings them 1 point closer. So Johnson again, jump serve coming. Steer able to bump it out. That one went all the way into the net, had to come over free. So outside for Kaler. Good job at the net there by Annika Johnson. Another free ball. Fleming. Izzy Steer with an attempt on the outside, and then the miscommunication there by the Cowgirls. Got caught off guard. Sydney Roberts able to dig it out of there. That ball went straight in the air, but no one went to set it. And that one falls to the floor. Misplayed, miscue by the Cowgirls. 23-21 in favor of the Nuggets. Annika Johnson serving for Hawley. That one close to the back line, and Roberts went after it. The Nuggets going to get a free one. Oh, quick set and misplayed there by Anna Steer. She would like to have that one back, and she knows it. That was right there, and a lot of power behind that one, and just a little bit too much on top of that one. Roberts will serve, and there's a miscue right back, and that's something that you don't normally see by the Cowgirls in a spot where they needed one, just needed to get it in play.
Put it in play, yeah.
And then that one will give set point to the Nuggets here, 24-22. Rusted coming in to serve. Set point for the Nuggets. And that one's going to go long, and then just as we say, that's something that you don't want to do.
You don't want to give it back.
And then Hawley gives it right back. Still advantage Hawley, 23-24. But now Sorol will come in to serve. And the Cowgirls have a chance to be the aggressor here. A quick tap there by Steer, and now got to do something with this one. Twidwell not able to get on top of it, and the Nuggets aren't able to handle the tap. And Aunt Sophie, that one is for you too, and Twidwell will put that one away and tie this thing up. So a good play there, as Twidwell wasn't able to get on top of the ball and able to adjust herself and get the tap, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. We'll also take a timeout on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're tied in set number 3, 24-24. We'll be back right after this.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Well, Chad, we got a bit of a barn burner here. Set number 3. The Nuggets trying to hang in here, extend this match, 24-24. And the Cowgirls are going to try and serve to see if they can, to use a tennis term, get the advantage. And Kelsey Sorol will serve. As we're at deuce, as we would say.
Deuce. Oh.
And now, advantage Cowgirls, 25-24.
Now set point for Breckenridge. Yeah.
And now Sorol not only to serve for the set, but for the match. Match point here for the Cowgirls. Rusted, Steer with a tap. And that one's going to go out off of the dig. A good heads-up play to let that one go. And we're back at deuce here, 25-25. As Steer serves it. Sorol, back set for Caitlin. Kaler, as Izzy Steer not able to handle that one. That one's going to fall short. And now we're going to go back to the advantage for the Cowgirls, 26-25. And the crowd's starting to get into it.
Yeah.
Caitlin Kaler back to serve now, match point. Dug out on the outside there. Dug out by Roberts. Now back to Johnson to end it. And she will do it. And that will end it all. 27-25 in set number 3. And that will end the match. And that was a nice, exciting third set as Hawley wouldn't go away. So the Cowgirls win 3-0. They take the first set 25-17. And then come back in the second set 25-21 as Hawley started to make a late run but just didn't have enough. And then here in set number 3, the Nuggets took the lead, and got to
set points.
Got to set point first, but unable to come away with the win as the Cowgirls come back to win and take that third set, 27-25. So we'll take a break here, regroup, and we'll come back with the Red River Grain post-game show for right after this.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giants seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giants seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Chad Atfield, and I'm now joined by head coach of the Breckenridge Cowgirls, Margaret Wilson. Welcome to the Red River Grain postgame show.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys being here.
Well, I mean, I guess you would probably call it ugly.
I did.
But
I did.
But,
that was what I quote.
I didn't want to say that. But it's a win. So how do you feel about that?
Well, and it's a win in 3 against a conference team.
Right.
So first of all, shout out to Abby Johnson. Got her 1,000th kill. Nice to see her back on the court. She's a little slow tonight, still sore, but she's fighting through the pain. So hopefully that a weekend, good long weekend. We'll let her heal up a little bit so she'll be ready to start out next week. But
we kind of talked about that. We wondered, how much she was going to play or if she was going to be able to play. But can you talk about what it means to have a player like that on the floor and what it does for your team in a match like this?
Right. Yeah. Well, it's the experience, right? She brings the experience and leads a team. So she's a captain for her second year now, and you can just tell, right? She just kind of took control when we needed to, especially there at the end. That last kill. I mean, I told Kelsey, you need to go to Abby because she wants that ball and she knows what to do with it.
Yeah,
so
and
just
she
to
went
have that
after
leadership.
that one.
Oh yeah, and it was a great setup. I mean, good play all around. But yeah, Abby's the one to go get that, right? She knows what that means and knows what that feels like. So I
mean, you started out rolling, sort of maybe program as usual. You win the first set 25-17.
Yeah.
And then they come back in the second set. Not as easy. You stretched out the lead a little bit, but then they kind of came back.
Oh, yeah.
What was your thought process as they kind of crept back in it in the second set?
We need to pass better. I thought our passing, I felt like we relaxed a little too much in that second set. We didn't maintain a level of play, right? We kind of played down a bit, and we didn't pass very well. So we weren't running an offense and attacking the ball like we should. And I don't know, I was just kind of complacent. Like, we need some, energy, and we got to have the mindset. We got to go get the ball every single time. So I felt like we settled in a little too much, and that's why it was so tight. And then it carried over into the third set.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, you're able to get through that second set.
Yeah.
But then, the third set, kind of similar to the second set where you were kind of right there, but then you had some uncharacteristic plays, some miscues that it didn't really look like your team. There were a couple balls that just kind of fell to the floor, and girls are looking around.
Right.
And then Hawley able to take the lead and get to 21st.
Oh, for sure. I mean, what did I say before the third set? We can't expect this team to lay down and die.
Yeah.
Hawley's not going to do that. They're going to fight, and they're going to battle through it. And exactly what happened, right? They took that lead, and they held it. But it was nice to see the girls battle back. Some of the miscues was maybe Abby Johnson just not able to go get that ball because she's still, not
100%.
Still not 100%, right? So it's something that she might have gone and get and somebody else didn't go get, right? Just kind of expecting that. So that's where everybody else needs to step up and go get the ball, right? I told Abby before the match tonight she needs to trust her teammates that they can pick up the tips, they can pick up the digs just like she would, or normally she would go get, right? We all need to just work together more. And so I thought we did a better job of that, but there's still more that we could do, right? There's just more talking that could happen as well.
It's almost like you have to get those other girls to understand that Abby isn't the one who's always going to do it. It's like they're kind of waiting for her to come up and make the big play. But, you did get some good plays, some big plays from Ivy Oshak. She had the tap to win the first set. And then you got good play from the front of the net by Addie Twidwell, too, as well.
I know. I thought Addie blocked it well again tonight. And I don't care about her hitting, but, man, I thought she blocked pretty well. And some of the net plays where it was just back and forth with those front row players, I thought she did a nice job with that.
Yeah, they were back and forth right there with the Steer sisters,
Yeah, I thought Matea Vig swung well, too.
Yeah.
So we just got to keep swinging and attacking the ball, and we can't be afraid of a block, right? We can hit through a block. We can hit off of a block, but we got to keep attacking the ball. Just getting it blocked one time doesn't mean we can't go and do it again. So I thought Hawley did a really nice job finding some holes on our side. They tipped very well that we weren't able to pick up.
Well, I think you have to be pleased to come away with the win. You said it was ugly. I don't want to quote you, but I am going to quote you. It was ugly, but getting some play from girls that have to pick it up maybe when Abby isn't 100%, something that's good for you, good for your team, good for your program going forward.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Abby was down last Saturday, so we played very well throughout the rest of that tournament, finishing second. So the girls did a nice job stepping up. I thought Tuesday night we battled against Wadena without Abby, so we can do it, right? Abby's not our one player, but we got to start all playing together now. It's time for all of us to pick it up, right? We got 3 more regular season games and a tournament left, and then it's playoffs. So it's winding down, and we need to start peaking, or at least get to the top of the hill.
Yeah, I mean, I always talk about it. You want to play your best at the end of the season or whatever, and now moving forward, you put this one behind you.
Yeah.
And now Tuesday, you move on and you take on CGB.
Yeah. Well, and the CGB is in our section, right? So a section win is super important at this time. It's our last section game. And then we have 2 conference games. As much as I want to go undefeated in the conference, our section game is more important,
Sure.
right? Because that's our post play.
Right.
So, or postseason stuff. So,
Right.
yeah, we got to finish this season strong. That was a good win against Hawley. Now we got to look towards CGB. They got that Moberg girl. She's a senior on the outside, and she is a strong hitter. If their set is on, she's going to go to town. Reminds me of that Wadena outside that we faced up against. So, strong hitter there. At least it's a home game, so that'll be nice. And then Frazee next Thursday. So we got a competitive end to the schedule.
And it's kind of nice to have some of those competitive games towards the end to prepare you for the playoffs.
Yes, for
not
sure.
that you're looking ahead, but you want to be able to. You have to, but you want to be able to tune yourself up. You don't want to have teams that you're just going to sweep off the floor.
Correct.
So it's nice to have those competitive matches here down the stretch, and we're looking forward to it. We're going to be here on Tuesday night.
Yeah,
and
appreciate that.
anything else you want to add for
No,
tonight?
just glad you guys are here, and glad Abby has that 1,000th out of the way, so now we don't have to think about that.
Don't have to worry about that.
No,
Don't have to think about that. Yeah, that's nice.
So,
All right.
no, very good win for the Cowgirls. It was nice to see them battle back in the third set and not make it go 4. So
All right.
it was a good win.
All right, we appreciate it.
Thank you
Congrats
very
on the
much.
wins, and we'll see you on Tuesday night.
Got it.
All right, thank you. There you have Coach Margaret Wilson, head coach of the Breckenridge Cowgirls, giving us her take on the match tonight. She called it ugly, Chad. Oh, hold on. Let me get you there. There you go.
And Joe does it all the time.
I know. I do it to myself all the time. But she called it ugly, Chad.
A win's a win, though, Brian.
And that's the way I look at it, too. A win is a win. And you just need to try and get out of here the best that you can. I think that they responded well, able to take that time out and able to get that third set back to a tie and then get in that deuce situation where you have a chance to keep that match going and then just try and get the advantage.
They kind of like they knew where they wanted to go to that last point, Brian.
Well, they did. I mean, like she said, they kind of wanted to get to set Abby there, and they tried it earlier, and then that one went long, and then able to finally finish it there at the end. And then I think the other thing that she said is that, getting that 1,000th kill out of the way so that you're not worrying about it. I think all players kind of worry about when they get to certain milestones, and you can say pressure or whatever, but they probably press a little bit too much. They want it to happen and get it out of the way. And kind of nice for Abby to get that thing done, and now she can move on here with the rest of the season.
Regular season games, she can just kind of play her game and do what she does.
So as we said, for the Cowgirls, they will play CGB on Tuesday, and we'll have that right here on Three Border Sports Network. Hawley will move on also on Tuesday, and they'll play Fergus Falls. They'll host Fergus Falls. So out of the fuel and into the fire for Hawley, and we'll see what they can get done here.
That's a step up, Brian.
But again, for them, same thing. They're doing some of the same things that the Cowgirls are doing. You want to try and play up a little bit and then play those tough matches at the end of the season.
You want to play good competition.
And play that good competition going into the playoffs. So,
yes, sir.
Well, Chad?
Yep.
We can hand this thing back over to Joe on Tuesday. He's probably going to give an excuse that he's going to be like farming beets or something.
Be an excuse
I'm sure. But
it was fun, Brian.
It was fun, and we're going to be back here on Three Border Sports Network tomorrow night. We will be over in Wahpeton for the football game as the Wahpeton Huskies will take on the Grand Forks Central Knights. We'll have that action. Myself and Raleigh Lip will have the call.
I'll be in Barrett, Minnesota tomorrow.
Well, we wish that you were there. We might need a cameraman. We might have to put Raleigh to work. So, so we'll see.
He can handle it, though. Brian.
Yeah, I know. He can multitask. So I'll try and fill in the best that I can. We'll be back tomorrow night with the Wahpeton Huskies and the Grand Forks Central Knights for EDC football. Anything else, Chad?
No, that should be everything, Brian.
Well, that's going to do it for us here from Breckenridge High School, Cowgirl Gymnasium, where the Cowgirls defeat the Hawley Nuggets in 3 sets, not 3 easy sets either. 25-17 in the first set, 25-21 in the second, and 27-25, a little extra volleyball there in the third set. And again, we apologize for our scoreboard not working tonight, and we will try and remedy that for our matches in the future. So, for Chad Atfield, Brian Watson, Joe Schreiner, and everyone at Three Border Sports Network, and also Red River Communications, Channel 125, we bid you a good night. We'll see you down the road.